Hey everybody. Hello, it's Jennifer. It is Jennifer at Studio J Company. Happy Wednesday. I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. Over in this corner. Okay. I'm gonna wait for some people to pop in. I got all the supplies. Yesterday I did a live and I had planned to do this project, but I didn't have everything and it came late last night. So I want to make it today because I'm actually making this for my mantle in my above my fireplace. So I want to get this done. So if you pop in, say hi, let me know you're there. I can see if my comments are working. Hey Carolyn, I see your comment. Yay! I'm always worried that I can't see comments. So far, so good. So today I'm working with chicken wire, and I love crafts with chicken wire. I just don't like handling it that much because it can be pretty sharp. Hey Cindy, welcome in. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can make this without hurting myself. Shouldn't be too bad. And we'll show y'all, I'm gonna wait for some more people to pop in and I'll show y'all all the supplies that I have. While we're waiting, hey Diane, I wanna show y'all something I got. Michael's is having a big sale. It's, hold on, I think it's buy 2, get 3 free. And I gotta show you what it was on. Like, look at this. It's like jute ribbon. Look at this ribbon. Okay, isn't that pretty? It's really soft too. So it was these. I think they were $4.99. I think. I can't remember. Hey Amanda. So it was buy 2 get 3 free. So I bought that one. And this one, look at this. Isn't that pretty? Look at this one. Okay, and I've used this one before and I've shown y'all, and I knew it was from Michael's. But this one right here, y'all remember this ribbon? I like to use it as a trim on a lot of stuff. This was in the sale. So oh my gosh. Okay, so I bought this one, and I got 3 of these free. Had I known these were so pretty, I bought them online. I would have gotten more of these. These are so pretty. So I guess that, now I feel like a dummy. I can't remember. I think they were $4.99, but it was buy 2 and you get 3 free. I thought that was a good deal. So anyway, I got lots of woven ribbon, so it should be stocked up. I'll have to come up with some good crafts to use those. I really like this one. I like all the like boho stuff. I like macrame type stuff, so these kind of remind me of that. And then I grabbed a few paint colors. The paints, I can't remember for all the paints or if it was just these. I've never used these. The Craft Smart, I've heard good and I've heard bad. But it was buy 3 get 2 free, something like that. I can't remember. You'll have to look. But it's a sale going on at Michael's right now. So of course I get on here and now the dogs are barking their heads off at something. They're insane. Okay. Yeah, the ribbon is super cool. Okay, so this is the project that I was gonna do yesterday for the spring event, and I didn't have the chicken wire. So I got my chicken wire. This is from Michael's. It was a small roll of it, and it was on sale too. Or no, actually it wasn't on sale. It was $8.99, and then they had a coupon for like 30% off anything that's not on sale. So I got 30% off of that. So I'm just going to take some of this, and you can do this with any picture frame. Like if you have a picture frame laying around that you like, but you don't have a picture for it. This actually, I actually have this big frame because I'm going to put this on my mantle, on my fireplace mantle. I'm going to stand it up. So this was actually, this was a picture that I got at the thrift store last year, I think. Let's see. It had this in it, and the frame was like a metallic silver. And I had painted it on a live. I just took some white chalk paint. I guess that's white. I don't know if it's white or off-white, but I just took some chalk paint and painted over the silver, and then I just kind of scuffed, you know, with sandpaper, I just kind of scuffed the edges. And I had used it for something else, and I just hot glued whatever I put in here. I can't remember if it was paint sticks or something like that. I think that's what I put in it. So I just popped those out. I'm gonna use this again. So I like boho and macrame too. Yeah, I don't know how to do all the cool macrame knots and all that. My mom used to know how to do that, like back when that was like a big thing, but I never learned. I'm sure it's not that hard. Okay, so I'm gonna take, you've probably figured this part out. I'm gonna take this chicken wire and put it in, I'm gonna set it down in here so it's the background. Okay, so there's not really gonna be a background. You're gonna be able to see through it. So this should be interesting. I'm gonna move y'all back a little bit. Or maybe I can move back a little bit. Maybe both. I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. Hey, Gia. Okay, this is the project that I had intended to do on the live yesterday on the event, and I didn't have my chicken wire. Hey, Jill. Okay, can y'all? It's kind of a big frame, so it might be hard to see the whole thing. Okay, so I also have these plastic Easter eggs from Dollar Tree. It was like a garland of them. I just tied it in a knot. There's a few that are loose. I think I've used these for something else already, but I have a few left. All right, so what else do I have? I'm telling you, this is a super simple. It's not going to be like a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna take the chicken wire, I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm just gonna hot glue it into the little space where it goes. Let me measure out. I probably could have cut this beforehand. Okay, I'll snip it with these little things. I'm not using my good scissors for this, don't worry. It's pretty thin though. And these I have used on everything, so they're not my good scissors anymore. At one time I thought they were. I see Stella running across the yard. Yeah, this stuff can be kind of sharp, well, very sharp. So I'm gonna kind of curve or bend the edges under and then hot glue it. Oh, 2 more. Okay. All right, so I have extra. So, can y'all see? Hey, Donna. Hey, Deborah. All right, now, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fold this edge that I just cut. I'm just gonna go ahead and just fold it under now so I don't put my eye out. Because I see that happening. Just gonna fold it. It does bend pretty easy. So see, I know it's hard to see because it's see-through. All right, so I think once I get it measured out, it'll be easier to work with. So, and I'm gonna glue it into the little lip right here where the glass and the picture originally sat. So I'm gonna glue it down in there. Let's see. I want it to be pretty tight. So I need another arm. Just to hold it down. Mark where I want to cut it. Tell you what, these scissors, they're titanium scissors. I got them off of Amazon like 2 years ago. They will cut through anything. But I've used them for that, so now they're not like the greatest, like for cutting like paper and ribbon and all that. So I kind of destroyed them. Oh, please don't let me be cutting this too short. Hopefully I'm staying on track. Okay. Fingers crossed. All right, let's see. Yes, okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do, okay, where I cut this edge, let me show you. Can you see how it's jagged? So I'm gonna fold those down too. Fold them. Excuse me. Oh, I think the allergies are getting me. It's really pretty outside today. It's a little cool, but here comes the allergy season. I noticed that my car is like dark blue. It's like yellow now. So the pollen is here. I hate pollen season. It's so bad here. Thank you. I'm making a, somebody asked, what am I making? I'm making a, I don't even know if it's got a name. It's going to be a little decor piece to go on top of my, my fireplace mantle for spring. So I'm going to have a chicken wire background, and I'm using a frame. It was a picture from the thrift store, and I took the glass and the picture out, so I'm just using this frame. It was silver metallic, looked really 80s, 90s maybe, I don't know, but it was from Kirkland's. It was one of these big thick chunky ones, and I just painted it with some chalk paint. So I'm gonna use that, and then because I wanted something kind of tall to stand up on that mantle, so I'm gonna glue this chicken wire into here. Let's see if I can straighten it a little bit. Maybe if it's not so. Oh no! Bless you. Now he's sneezing. I think it's the pollen. Okay. All right, I think this is probably the most time-consuming part, is working with this chicken wire, because you don't want to get poked. Okay. I got my little finger protector. I really need 2. I have 3 somewhere. They come in a pack of 3 at Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna run some hot glue along the little lip there and just kind of secure it on there. gluing it to my shirt. There's probably an easier way to do this. Hey, Tony Lynn. Why am I wearing gloves? I don't have gloves for chicken wire. I don't work with it much, so. And actually, I mean, this is sharp, but this isn't like, I feel like this is floral chicken wire different than like, you know, like the farm chicken wire? Because we have some black vinyl coated chicken wire in our garage, like 150 feet of it, because Stella used to always try to dig under the fence, so we had to get some chicken wire to put underneath and like pin it down. You can't see it, but it's there if she starts digging. And that stuff is thicker and sharper. I'm probably gonna cut that part off. I mean, this is still sharp, but it's very thin. It's a little bit flimsy. Hey, Angela. Staple it. I thought about stapling it, and then I was like, no, I want this to be temporary because I'll probably end up changing it again. But then again, you know, it's staples. I could just take a screwdriver and, of course, Diane, that's a great idea. I should have done that. I think I still could. Hold on. I have a, wait, where is my staple gun? I have one that's rechargeable, so I bet it's not charged. It's a great idea. Okay. I made a yucky mess. Okay, well, I think having one side down is gonna make it easier to handle the other sides. Okay. I'm making a spring project. It's gonna be like a picture. I'm using this big frame and putting chicken wire for the background. It's gonna kind of have a little farmhouse feel. So I'm putting this is just a thrifted frame. It was silver. And I just painted over it with some chalk paint. Okay. You know what? Where is my staple gun? Now that you say that, it's gonna drive me crazy. I'm going to just flip it and go to this side. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing here. I should not only be wearing gloves, I should be wearing safety goggles. Alright, so I'm going to do some more glue. Should do a little at a time this time. So I've got, if you came in late, I also have some little plastic Easter eggs from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use those and have some jute and ribbon. That's it. This is going to be super simple. a staple. I have a regular stapler, but that ain't gonna hold it. Oh, has anybody noticed that my shirt is backwards, but Bloom is not? You see, Bloom. I made that backwards because my phone is always flipped. And you don't notice it unless you see a word, you know, and everything's backwards. Of course, a lot of people say, oh, are you left-handed? And I'm like, no. But I guess with the phone being flipped like that, the camera, it does look like I'm left-handed. I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna look. I see the box over there for my staple gun. Let me just see if it's in it. I don't know if the battery will be charged. No. Let me look in a drawer. Well, I don't know where it's at. I'm trying to remember the last time I used it. It's gonna drive me nuts now. Okay, well, we're just gonna glue it down. That side's in. This side is in. Okay, I'm gonna glue this side down. You notice that? Yeah, it does look like I'm a lefty. I'm not. I'm just backwards. I'm wondering if I should just tack this in with this glue, and then I'll find my staple gun and make it more secure. But I need to get it at least tacked on here so I can do the little decoration on the front. I was saying this is gonna be a super fast project, but I didn't think about this chicken wire. I'm just folding, I'll show y'all. I'm just folding the edges. See how it's sticking up right here? Just kind of laying it down so it's going sideways. That way we don't have any pieces like sticking out real crazy. I'm just laying them, instead of sticking up, I'm just folding them down to the side. All right. All right. Put some more glue over here. Hey, Courtney. Hello. Welcome in. Now the vinyl coated chicken wire is a lot smoother, but it's the one I have is black vinyl coated chicken wire. It's really easy to work with. But the stuff I have is really thick. This is really thin. We had to get, ours had to be strong enough to keep a dog from digging under the fence. We're at so far. It's gonna be hard for y'all to see the chicken wire in there because it's see-through. All right, like I said, I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit because I am gonna have to go back with a staple gun, but I at least need it to stay in here. Wow, for the other part. I'm gonna let that glue set for a second. You know how hot glue, like right when you squirt it down, it's like all gooey, but give it like just a few seconds and it'll be easier to press into. I wish I could find my other things. I don't have one, I have this. I kind of want to paint these eggs. They are pastel. I don't know that I want pastel eggs because I'm going to make like, it's going to be like a little wreath made up of Easter eggs, or actually bird eggs. I want it to be more bird eggs because I want to leave this up after Easter. So I kind of wanted to make it more like robin's eggs. I got, where is it? At Michael's, it's called Robin's Egg Blue. So I'm gonna try this. And I'll paint over those. No, I want it to work. Oh, hey Nora, you got your Happy Mail. Y'all, I've got packages going out. All those, I even have, if you won Happy Mail or the raffle tickets from that Jubilee, y'all, I have boxes. You should see all the packages. My mailman is going to have a fit when he sees the pickup. Oh, I shouldn't have saved it all for one trip, but I did. So he needs to bring the truck, the big truck. Okay, get these mashed down. Let's see if this is, if it's at least where we can still work with it. And we'll save this for the stapler. Okay. Yes, okay. It'll stay in here long enough for me to do the decoration, and then when I get off here, I can go find that stapler and just tap it in there. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. All right, so I've got, this was a garland of just little plastic eggs at Dollar Tree, $1.25, and I only have so many left, so I'm going to use all the ones I have left. I just want to put, I think I'm going to put a coat, a quick coat of chalk paint so you don't see through it. And then I'm going to use that robin's egg, oops, that robin's egg blue, and maybe speckle a little of the burnt umber. Might be pretty to do some of them like this kind of spring green. What is this called? Sea glass. That would be pretty. Do like a couple different colors. Let me see. Here, I'm going to show y'all a picture of the inspiration piece I saw, so you can get an idea. Now, it's done on a small frame, and it's done, hold on. I needed something tall to go on the fireplace mantle. So let me show y'all. See if you can see it on here. Okay. Let me find it. I have a gazillion pins. Let's see. Seeing lots of ideas for chicken wire stuff. I wonder if I, hold on. Boards. You know what? I might have just screenshot it, so I don't see it. Here's something similar. Look, can y'all see this? They did like a little floral thing on there. Isn't that cute? The one I saw had eggs that made up a little wreath. So that's what I'm going to go for. And we need a paintbrush. Hang on. Of course, I found my other finger protector now that I said I'm done with the glue. Of course. All right. Y'all still with me? Oh, you lost me? Am I freezing up on anybody? I'm always paranoid I'm gonna look up and see that little thing saying, retrying, retrying. And you know, if you were outside, you could quickly, like these come on a long strand because it's a garland. You could really quickly spray paint them if you had time to do that outside. Oh, I don't want to take that off. You know what? I have a trick that might work. I know this is a good trick for wooden beads. I'm going to try it with these eggs. Because like I said, I'm not trying to get like a super neat coat of paint. I just want to put like a little primer on here so you don't see that color. Let me grab a little baggie. Sorry. I am so not organized today. Okay, I'm going to put them all in this little Ziploc baggie. This is a great trick if if you're trying to paint like wooden beads, you put them all in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of this paint. I need to pour it. I'm gonna squirt some of this. This isn't chalk paint, but let's see if it works. It's working. No, last time I saw her, she was running across the backyard. Oh, okay. Well, let's see how these look. Perfect. Okay, so I got them all. Like I said, I just wanted a little coat on there because I'm gonna paint them with that blue. This is perfect. Let's try. All right, that was easy. I just typed in chicken wire crafts on Pinterest. I just saw something else that was really cute. If y'all saw the one I did yesterday, where I made the little bird nest, it showed a piece of chicken wire cut like into like a kind of a diamond shape, about this big, and they had a little bird nest in the middle, and it was hanging from a stick, like a twig. I'll have to pin that. Hi, Cooper. Cooper has come to visit. Okay, I'm gonna let these, oh, I'm gonna dry these a little bit. This one's already dry. I'm gonna dry these a little bit, and let me see if I can find that. Show y'all. Here it is. Let's see if I can see this. Can y'all see that? Isn't that cute? It's like a twig or a branch, not a twig, a branch. And it's got little chicken wire and little bird nest. Super cute. Pinterest has everything. These are plastic, so I'm trying to be really careful with this heat gun. I need to bring my hair dryer back up here because sometimes I just need cool air. And this does not have that option. So y'all, if anybody's new on here, I'm Jennifer. Welcome in. I always forget to introduce I introduce myself right when I hit go live, and usually there's no eyeballs up there, so I'm just like talking to myself. I mean, I know, of course, on a replay, if you watch the replays, people come in and they're like, is she gonna get started? But if you're watching live, Just say hi. Let me know you're here. Might need that one. I don't know where it went. Okay, I want to check out this Robin's Egg Blue. Have y'all used this Craft Smart paint? Is that the same paint they have at Dollar Tree? This is from Michael's. But I feel like that name, Craft Smart, is that the same stuff they carry at Dollar Tree? I know they have paints. It's called Craft something, I think. Never tried it. Oh, this is really pretty, y'all. You know, I probably could do these the same way with a Ziploc baggie. If I'm going to do them all blue. I think some in that sea glass color might be pretty too. And maybe some that are like a cream color. So it's not all the same. Would that look dumb? I don't know. I think lots of, I just didn't want pink and yellow and all that because I don't want them to really be Easter eggs. Because I want to keep this stuff out after Easter, like through the spring. Hey Margie. Hey Lorna. Let's do that. Let's do a few blue, a few green. Okay, I've got more baggies right here. Hold on. Keep walking away. I thought I had more Ziploc baggies. I've got just some small baggies. Hey Andrea. The chicken wire. I got this from Michael's. It was like $8.99, but they had a 30% off coupon for anything that was regular price. It was over in the floral section, like with floral foam and floral wire, stuff like that. Otherwise, like you go to Home Depot and you have to get like big rolls of it. And I didn't need that. And it might be a thicker gauge at Home Depot, I'm sure. I think this was more for like florals and crafting and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, this green is super pretty. This is that sea glass from Deco Art. It's a really pretty spring green. Yeah, this is definitely going to be quicker than painting each one separately. Because I am going to kind of speckle or dry brush or something to soften them up. Okay, the trick is I had too much paint in that last one. But look, can y'all see? It's a pretty green. Okay, so green. We'll do some blue and some kind of a cream color. Kind of brownish cream. More cream. Cynthia. Oh, you found, yeah, a local hardware store. Like we used to have Ace hardware stores everywhere, and I don't see those anymore. Most of the hardware stores I see around us are like mom and pop hardware stores. You never know what you'll find in there. Always something cool. And then cream color. I'm just going to put this plaster chalk paint in this one. Hey Teresa, welcome in. We are coloring eggs. They're gonna be, but I want them to be bird eggs, not Easter eggs. So I'm trying to cover up the little pastel colors. These are from Dollar Tree, the little garland. All right, so that was much quicker than painting each one, I think. I don't know where to put this. I don't think I need them anymore. Okay. All right. And I might have to touch them up. Try these a little bit. Hey, Anna Marie. Thank you, Penny. Thanks, Ruby. I don't want to melt these little plastic eggs, though. Keep this moving. Now, you could also, if you didn't want to do the eggs, like I said, that frame is from a thrift store. It had a floral picture in it, and it was silver. I just chalk painted it, and then I am going to staple the chicken wire. I wish I had thought of that, Diane. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Because I have a cute little electric, well, it's not electric, it's cordless, rechargeable stapler. But if you didn't want to do the eggs, you could do like a small grapevine wreath. That would be cute too. You could even do some florals on that. Here, I'll hold up the the sign again while I'm doing this. Here's that. So it's got chicken wire. It's kind of hard to see on the camera because there's no background, but there's chicken wire across here, and then we're going to do a little wreath of like bird eggs. I wish I could find that picture. Oh, wait. I just saw it. Oh, okay. Let me show you. Here's the picture that gave me the idea. Now, it's a smaller frame, so even if you have a small picture frame, this would be super cute. I'll show you. Here it is. Can y'all see that picture? I know the ring light glare is kind of, but that's what gave me the idea. Isn't that cute? So they just did cream color eggs with little speckles on them. But I kind of wanted to add a little color to mine. So yeah, you could do a small picture frame. And you know what? It almost looks like hang on, I think I just hang on, I just saw something. Let me grab the glass that goes to it. Is that okay? Here's the glass that was in it. Let me just look at something. It looks like they have theirs smashed in with the glass. I just want to see how it looks. Take this. Wow. Anyway, that's a thought. Well, I've already made a big globby, gluey mess on the back, so this isn't going to go in very easily. So that is an idea. If you find a frame, I have this frame from Ross. This would be cute to do that. You could like put that in, put your chicken wire, and then put the glass, or heck, you might be able to put the chicken wire behind the glass and just not have a background so you'd still be able to see through it. That'd be cute. So yeah, any frame would work. I think the one in that picture is about this size, and then they have the little wreath. So, lots of ideas. Lots of ideas. But I want to do mine tall because I need it to stand up on my mantle. So I'm gonna do mine this way. I'm gonna do a piece of this ribbon, I think this is from Walmart. This is from Walmart. I think I'm gonna do this to look like it's hanging the wreath, the little egg wreath. Okay, so I'm gonna take these just lightly. Oops, go over them. Y'all, these shirts that I wear are for crafting. I hot glued the sleeve. I've got pink paint on this sleeve because I'm the worst at grabbing my apron. So I just have certain crafting shirts. Something comfortable. Don't care if it has paint on it. Then I'm going to take burnt umber and kind of flick some little splatters on them. It's almost gone. I need an old toothbrush. You know, you flick paint. Speckled. Okay, so here's my little cream colored egg. And then we've got the greens. you. I will take a picture. You know how I always like try to take a picture. I'm gonna get this one on the mantle and snap a picture. I've got a few bunny things on my fireplace mantle, but I wanted to add some things that I can leave up after Easter, because some of the bunnies, I mean, you can keep rabbits, of course, anytime, but mine are pretty obvious Easter bunnies. So I'll probably take them down after Easter. I want to have some spring stuff up there. Oh, too much. Oh, it's got a little too much brown. Okay. Green. All right, and then I'm just gonna string these together, I think. If you had something round, you could just glue them on. I think I'm gonna string mine back together. Let me do this real quick. Got too much brown on this one. All right, so I've got these really big needles. I got like a whole bunch of them on Amazon. We are making, Cynthia, we're making a little, it's a chicken wire, it's a frame, it's a thrift store frame, and I put chicken wire in it. I took the picture out and I put chicken wire in it, and I'm gonna put a little bird, well, I'm gonna do eggs. I want them to look more like bird eggs instead of like Easter eggs, so I can keep it up after Easter. But I'm gonna make a wreath out of these little plastic eggs from Dollar Tree. I just painted over them. I'm gonna shape them like a little wreath and hang it on top of the chicken wire. Sorry, y'all. Okay, just to be safe, I'm gonna put a little piece of tape on here so I don't end up stringing them on here and then pushing them off. I'll take this off. I just don't want them to come back off yet. No, I don't want them to come off at all. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see. Got blue, white, green, blue, white, green, white, green, white. I didn't count out how many I colored, so. Oh, no, it's a pretty big eye on this needle. Oh, trust me, I can't see like with a regular needle. but this one's pretty big. Okay, just push these through here. I may not need all these eggs, I'm not sure. Let me see how big this is. Oh, I keep coming up the side. Okay, there we go. Let's see, blue, white, green. Are y'all still with me? This is like kind of boring part. Let me see how big this is so far. Okay, so a little bit bigger, maybe two more. Come out. Put this back right away, or I'll be looking for it tonight in the carpet. Okay, so here's, oh, I ended with two blue. I want that. Take that one off. All right, so I'm gonna take and tie these into a circle. So now I got my little egg wreath, and it's gonna go, move this stuff, it's gonna go on top of that chicken wire, and I wanna make a, here it is, a little bow with just some, I've just got this cream colored jute. You could do any color. A simple little bow. Simple little bow that I'm struggling with. I'm just kidding. Okay. I still have to staple that on in the back, make it more secure. But I don't know if I want to use this ribbon or one of those new ones. Those of you that popped in late, I was showing some ribbon I just got at Michael's. It's buy 2, get 3 free. Y'all look how pretty. Look how pretty that is. It's like a woven, it's like jute. That one and this one. They're nice and wide. And then I got 3 of the same. This, y'all seen me use this before. I think they're $4.99. And they're, hold on. Oh yeah. Wait, what? That doesn't sound right. Hold on. So according to this receipt, I paid $4.15 for that chicken wire. I guess this was with the sale and with a coupon, but the coupon was only for things that were not on sale. But like this says that one of the jute trim, oh, here we go. 98. This can't be right. $1.31. 98. Hang on, y'all. This is crazy. Zigzag trim 0987. Oh, here it is. 0987. 988. It's saying that, I guess because it breaks it down, it's like buy 2, get 1 free. Get 3 free. So this was $1.31. But then the exact same one, I got 2, $1.31. And then I got 2 more for $1.31, $1.32. I guess I have to throw that penny in there. And then 987, 984, $1.32. Y'all, 3 yards. It's nice. And then this one, zigzag, 987. 0987, $1.32. Y'all, that's a good deal. Because it was like buy 2, get 3 free. Michael's. I did it online. I did it yesterday because I did it early yesterday because it was like $7. I think it was like $7.99. They offered same day delivery to your home. And I thought it would get here. I was like, $7 is I didn't have the time to run up there. You know, I was just like, you know what, I'll pay $7. But it didn't get here till last night, so I didn't get to use it on my live. But $1.32. Y'all go check that out. I just went on the Michael's app, and then I saw the coupon. You know, there's coupons on there, and you get rewards points too if you have that app. I'm all about those apps where you get rewards. Oh, I know what it was. I had a $10 reward. So definitely get the app. If you shop at Michael's, get the app, because every time you buy stuff, if they scan your member number, you build up points. So that's what it was. I had the coupon, but it was on sale. Plus there was a $10 reward. That's why it was $1.32. But still, $4.99, and then they were buy 2, get 3 free. That's a good deal, even without a coupon too. Okay, let me see how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna use this one, the braided one. I like that one. So I'm gonna go up. Now y'all tell me, would you take the ribbon all the way up like over the frame, or would you have it coming from down here like this, and then have it holding your over the frame or under the frame? It's gonna come down to about right here, or oops, over this way. Under, okay. Over, under. I don't know. Let me. I feel like I need something to stabilize this because it's kind of wonky. I don't really. Well, I could attach it with some string. Use a little piece of thread to do it. Under. Let's see. I'm going to take some of this thread and just kind of tie in random little spots. I'm going to tie the nest, the little eggs down. See if that holds it in shape, holds it in place, the shape of the wreath. May not work, but we will see. Sorry, y'all. All right, there we go. I feel like I'm doing surgery over here. I'm like stitching something up. See if that helped. Do the top. I hope one of y'all make this and you send me a picture. I hope yours is easier. I have all these little trials and errors, and you know, you don't think until you get to working on something, but and it's different if you could just jump up and run, but I don't want to run out to my garage looking for that staple gun, but I think that's where it's at. But I do think that would be the best way to attach that chicken wire, and I don't know why I didn't think of that. One more. I'm just tacking it down really. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's a good thing I didn't try to do this on that event yesterday. That was a 45-minute time slot. There's no way. I was thinking, oh, this is a quick and easy project. It is pretty easy. It's just having your plan, I think, makes all the difference. Okay, and we said under, right? We all agreed on under for the ribbon. Let me attach this and I'll hold it up. Show y'all. And that was a really good deal on this ribbon. I couldn't figure that out when I saw that. It was like $1.32, but I forgot I did have a $10 reward, so that makes a difference. Okay. Okay. All right, so what do y'all think? I'm probably gonna still play around with it, because the chicken wire is not attached all the way. So, what do you think? I feel like it needs something. I'm not real sure about this little jute bow. A little closer for y'all. But you can see the chicken wire a little better there. And then the frame, like I said, the frame, it's a thrift store picture. And it had a silver frame. I just painted it with some chalk paint. But let me get it stapled in. Let me get it up on the mantle and see. And that, you know how sometimes you can put something somewhere and then you're like, okay, wait, it needs this. Take that away, add this. So let me get it in place and I'll figure out what I think. So, but y'all saw the picture from Pinterest. I'll probably post that too. I'll post that on my page to show that was my inspiration piece. But if y'all make one, I would love to see a picture of it, especially like if you do a smaller frame. That'd be super easy. These little Easter eggs. Turn them into little bird eggs and you can keep them out through the spring. So I think it would be cute too with one of these instead of that, you know what, I might end up ripping that down, but I don't know. I like this too. You could decorate this, put it on the chicken wire, be cute. You could probably use this frame and chicken wire and just change out, make it an interchangeable. Just change out what you have on it. If you have like farmhouse decor, that would be fun. Lamb's ear, yes. Oh, some lamb's ear would be pretty. maybe some, yeah, some kind of greenery. I don't know if I have any lambs here. I'm gonna have to look. All right, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm so surprised this hasn't popped out with me handling it like this with just a little bit of glue here and there, but I'm gonna get it stapled. I'm gonna get it put together. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Let me go finish this up and get it up and get a picture, okay? All right, so thank y'all. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, let me know if y'all make one though, okay? Put it back in the picture. There we go. I think it's a super fun spring idea. Okay. All right. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna run. Bye, y'all.